So now I'm into to video 2. So that one there was 36 minutes. So this is what the lathe looked like. So I've been very fair about this thing. It's a nice looking lathe. The bed is great. The motor smokes as well now a little bit. It didn't smoke during this this preview for Amazon and also the seller. The motor smokes. It didn't smoke this time. I don't know why, but see, it just delayed. It didn't want to turn on. See that? It cut out, eh? See, let me do it again because I said that the circuit board needed to be replaced. Let's see. See? See, it's cutting out. When I turn the throttle up, see that? It resists. See? Look at it. See that? That's what I'm talking about. I hope I got it on video. See? See, it's cutting out. So there's the proof right there. It's cutting out. I'll do it again. So I don't touch the dial. See? Let's see. Let's do it again. The dial. See, it's cutting out. See? Look. See how it's cutting out? So that's why I asked the seller to send me a new circuit board. Okay, she wants photos of a damaged circuit board. The circuit board is defective. Okay, the motor was smoking yesterday. I don't know if it'll smoke now. See, it's cutting out. See, it's cutting out. See how it works. It seems to be okay. Just does it intermittently. And the motor was smoking, and I had the cover off. I put it back on. This motor was only smoking a little bit, and then I went on YouTube to see if there's any other complaints about it smoking, and there was. And the guy literally had to take this cover off here and leave it off and put a fan down by the motor. I saw this, and I was not necessarily surprised. I was hoping I would find someone else with a similar problem, so that the seller couldn't say, well, nobody else had that problem. Well, anyway, and this is my milling machine. I've had this milling machine for 3 years, and I bought it from Busy Bee Canada. It came with a 3-year warranty on parts and mills. It's what's referred to as a mini milling machine, and I've had no problems with it. I haven't had to request parts under the warranty, and the 3 years is almost up, and it's still working perfectly. I have no issues with it. It's the smallest one the Chinese build. It's got a 350-watt motor and a great big chuck in it. I love it. And this vise I bought from Amazon from you that also this year for my milling machine. I don't know if you can see the purchase. Now, what I want to show you is this. Finally, I'll get the file out, and I want to point out something else before I go. I just want to point out that here is the company right here. Where am I going to read? Okay, it says here, if the lathe is used in any other way than described above, modified without the authorization of Chester UK company, or operated with a different process date than the lathe is being used improperly, we do not take any liability for damage caused by improper use. It says here under line 3, we would like to stress that any modification to the construction or technological modifications that have not been authorized by Chester UK company will also render the guarantee null and void. And this is, so the lathe has a warranty by Chester company UK. This is what the face of the manual looks like that came with the lathe. So there's a warranty. I tried to send an email to Chester company in the UK this morning. It bounced back to me as it was blocked by their server under 550, which means on Google, and the interpretation is prohibited administrative prohibition. In other words, it also, the interpretation of that is it's a suspicious email that I sent, and it bounced back to me. And according to this manual, you have to contact Chester Company UK for the warranty parts. So why is ASE International in Toronto handling the warranty when it's this company in the UK that apparently is the guarantor and are the people that cover the warranty? Obviously, ASE International in Toronto orders their lathes, and this Chester Company is a major global supplier of lathes and machining equipment. By the way, I checked their website. It was the right email address. It was sales at chestermachinetools.com. Okay, in their website there was an overseas phone number and the email address, and I tried to email them this morning and I was blocked. Okay, so much for going to them about the warranty. The other thing I want to show you is this. I want to show you this, right? Because this is kind of important. Here are the blueprints for a model car engine right here. You can see it there. These are the plans for it and the specifications. Now, the guy that sold these plans built this engine. It's a 4-cylinder car engine. It's 3.5 inches long. It has a wet sump like your car with a dipstick. It's got real spark plugs, a real distributor. It runs on gas, and it's got a radiator, just like a car, just miniaturized. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because the guy who built this engine, he built it on a lathe, just like this one, and the exact same milling machine as mine. Okay, and yet this, this lady's telling me that her machine is not accurate. Not accurate. She admitted. She said, "This company 365 said our mill is not accurate enough for you. Garbage." No, they machined it improperly. So, I'd like Amazon to force her, please, to either provide all the parts without any further doubts, or, like, here's the lathe, it's not smashed up. Did I take anything and hit it with a hammer, Anna, at ASC? Did I take a hammer and smash this to make it look damaged so you would replace it? Did I smash the lead screw here? And then send you a photo? Did I smash the chuck, Anna, and send your company a photo that this was damaged in the box? Do you see any intentional damage by me? Because all I have to do, Anna, is hit it with a hammer, and you'll have to give me the warranty. Why didn't I do that, Amazon? Why didn't I just, give it a good smash with a sledgehammer and say, oh, look, this is the way it arrived? What if I'd have waited, found the damage on it, Anna, at ASC, and I just didn't even tell you, and I checked it and everything was out, and I just decided I don't want it, and I just smashed the bed with a sledgehammer, and then I send you a photo telling you it came in the box and the bed was smashed in half. You'd have to replace it, okay? And you wouldn't have a problem doing that. What if I'd have done that? So, Amazon, she's being ridiculous, okay? Now, I'm going to say again, Anna, that if you don't provide me all the parts that I require from you without delay, and that includes a new circuit board, Anna, and that means a spindle here, and there should be no more run out on this spindle than about 0.02 of a thousandth of an inch on the boss. You make sure, Anna, when you order this part for me, that this lathe fits perfectly, and that the run out is below 0.02 of a thousandth. Do you understand? Or even less than that. How about 100 of a thousandth? Okay, because the thing is, Amazon, with this thing, the only way I can test the new one means that I have to put it in the lathe. I have to take this one out, put the new one in, put the chuck on, run it up, and then run my test indicator. That's the only way to tell if the new spindle is true. You cannot tell without running it. And I want to make sure that she sends the correct spindle. So anyway, I guess that's it. Is there anything else before I go? No, but as you can see, there's no deliberate damage to the lathe. I've taken very good care of it. I haven't used it at all, really. I mean, you can see it's You know, it's all new. It's not scratched yet from all the metal. It's not dirty. And the thing here is I didn't want to use it because I was in a dispute. And if I started using it, which I couldn't use it anyway, but had I not known about the spindle, I would have been using it and it would be scratched and that from the metal, because metal's very sharp and it sprays all over the place. And then let's say I sent it back for a refund if she paid for the delivery. She never accepted back. She said, "Oh, this lathe's been used. I'm not accepting this." That's what she said. And that's the reason why Amazon, I hardly touched it at all. The only piece of metal I cut with this lathe since the day it arrived is this. This is the only piece I have cut right there. And I did this in the beginning. I cut this piece just to see how well the lathe cut, to see how nice the finish gives. And you can see it gives a pretty nice finish. Even look at that finish, man. That's a damn good finish. And I'm pretty sure I can do better than that. And that's what I used it for. But it just happens to be the same size metal, because I measured it, that I need for my saw. Okay, so there you go. That's it. So I'm going to end the videos now, and I'm going to upload them a little bit later to Amazon. I have to have a rest now, and hopefully I'll give you the address on buyer-seller messages where you can look up the videos, okay? So thank you very much. Anna, do the right thing. Okay, I'm 60. You're ripping me off. Send the spindle, Anna, and send the circuit board. And I also want you to send me a new foot plate, and it has to be tested so that the whole circumference of the foot plate is sitting on the lathe, and it has to be accurate. I'll save Amazon the trouble. And I think that's about it. Well, I know we'll just say to you again, Amazon, that you know, the saddle here, this part here's the saddle, no problem. The saddle is bulletproof. The bed is fantastic, although it's not hardened like they said. And this here, this is the cross slide. Now, the cross slide has some issues too. And I know it does, but they're very tiny, and I'm fairly certain that I'll be able to mill it down just ever so slightly, probably about 1/100 of an inch or something like that, because one side of the cross slide is a little higher than the other. And these dials, the dial for the cross slide here is really good. Like, it runs really smooth. Like, that's really good. But on the compound slide, the dial sticks. So I'm going to put some bearings in it. I'll order them from Amazon. So I think that's about it. And, you know, and also I request that the company send me a schematic and an explanation from the manufacturer what I do to take the spindle out, because I'll need some instruction on that. It's in the manual, the schematic, but that's not good enough. But I will examine it. But first, Anna has to agree to replace the spindle. Right, Anna? Anyways, I better go. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. And I thank Amazon for putting up with all my calls. I hope this gets to the A to Z department. I buy another lathe in a second. Even if I had to keep this one, if I had 4,000, I would buy one here, a bigger one, actually heavier. And these accuracies just don't exist at all. So, but anyway, the lathe will do the work as long as the spindle is replaced. Thank you.